Module 2, the practice of incarnation, we talked about how incarnation is very different to mobility. According to John chapter 1, verse 14, the Word became flesh and blood and moved into the neighbourhood. A theology of incarnation challenges us to both commit to a neighbourhood and to make an effort to meaningfully connect with the people that live in that place. Committing to a neighbourhood is something that we can reasonably understand. But how exactly do we go about meaningfully connecting with our neighbours? Kiwi blokes in particular are pretty awkward. I mean, except for me. And often don't have any idea about how the process of forming friendships happen. According to sociologist Ray Oldenburg, people spend most of their time in 3 spaces. The first space is the home or whare. The second space is our workplace. And the third space is meeting places that are public and open for all, like cafes, parks, or pubs, libraries. We Kiwis have a whole bunch of spoken and unspoken rules about appropriate behaviour in each of these spaces. Homes are private and intimate spaces that we own or control. The intimacy of a home means that usually Kiwis will only invite someone into their home if they already know them well. Workplaces can be good places to get to know people, but workspaces are governed by certain rules. They are primarily places for work, not really relationship building. The friendships that develop at workplaces often remain fairly shallow because of the need to act in a professional manner. In our culture, the most natural place for friendships to grow is in some other third space. Think about it. When you go on a first date, you usually meet the person in a cafe or pub, not at your house or at work. If you want to become better friends with your work colleague, you'll often invite them out for an after-work drink. We know these things subconsciously, but learning the rules around the 3 spaces means we'll be more likely to work with them rather than working against them. For instance, you can invite your work colleague to a Bible study or to church with you on Sunday, but they probably would be far more comfortable chatting about spirituality or faith over a flat white or a pint. Schools and sports grounds are also third spaces where people gather. Though in order to join the community, you need to meet certain criteria, like have a child that goes to the school. It's pretty weird if you don't. Or play that particular sport. If you are a parent, don't be in too much of a hurry to miss these golden opportunities. Rather than rushing off home or off to work, spend 15 minutes after pick up or drop off chatting with fellow parents. If you're part of a sports club, make sure you hang out with the team or join them at the club rooms afterwards for a drink. In terms of progression, friendships tend to take forms like this. First meeting sounds like, hello, my name is. Pretty easy. Regular encounter in neutral spaces. For example, after school pickup, walking the dog. Sounds like, hey, how you doing? Intentional conversation in third or neutral spaces, like making time to hang out. Sounds like, would you like to grab a beer with me after the game on Saturday? I've got this group of friends that go running on Monday nights. Would you like to join us? Having other people involved makes it feel less like you're asking your friend on a date. I mean, that's not bad either, but you know what I mean. If you want to connect with your community, find and then spend time in your community's third places. I mean, where do you think the best places to connect with people in your community are?